Morning, people. I just got out the gym. I just got off the chariot. I'm sweating. I'm about to eat some watermelon and then head to the office. I gotta practice the script, man. Cream 2. We start shooting end of this month. So I gotta prepare. I got a lot more lines this trip. Good morning, everybody. As you come in, hit the like button. Show your boy some love. Good morning. I'm gonna have the hotline open this evening. I got a great topic for y'all, but for now, let's see who woke. It's time for y'all to get up out them beds, man. The kids didn't start heading back to college already. The Hall of Fame game was the other day. That means the NFL is about to be back. It's August. The summer about to be over with. It was a good one, though. It was a hot one. It was a hot summer. Hope y'all made the most of it. I got more of the same for y'all, man. Hip-hop, sports, and fashion. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The real Gully TV. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. Got a few things I want to talk to y'all about. Good morning. Joe Sue, good morning. Y'all share this live to y'all social media platforms. Wake everybody up. I know I caught y'all off guard, but I was up. I was on the bizite, getting my workout in. Make sure y'all do the same. Make sure y'all do the same. It's very necessary, man. You can keep the diabetes and the cancer at bay. You know what I'm saying? Dennis, good morning. Bring the smoke. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. If this your first time in the live, hit the like button, man, so you can stay tuned. I got some information for y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can find the Rayful Edmond documentary at if y'all want to watch it in its entirety. I talked to Kirk Frazier yesterday. He DM'd me the information. He got his own app where all of his content is at. Up to I think Friday, somebody had it on YouTube. He flagged that shit. You can't see it no more on YouTube. So you're going to have to go to Kirk Frazier app if you want to see the Rayful Edmond documentary. Yep. Kirk Frazier back outside. He got other projects too. He did something on John Thompson. I don't know if that one is done. He did something on Lim Bias. He did something on Wayne Perry. He got fired. Make sure y'all check for him. I've been living off the grid so long, man. I seen a few people this morning I ain't seen in so long. My man said I got the DVD. I wish I still had mine. Them joints is worth money now. That fella is home. Did y'all see the other video? There's another video out. Not the one that we seen in the airport. It was another one. He was like being chauffeured in a SUV. It's on Instagram. It's a brother named Jerry Millington. I believe that's his name. That's one of his homeboys. It's on his Instagram page. And the comments, it ain't nothing but women up under that shit. It's like a Teddy Pendergrass concert. Word. Peace. I just got out the gym. Early to bed, early to rise. I'm starting to put my schedule together and shit for the fall and shit, you know. 5:30, 6 a.m. gym. Then to the office. You know what I mean? Then to the office. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_ so you don't miss anything. They sent me an interesting video yesterday. They said Boss Man D-Lo, he got pressed by the authorities yesterday. I was telling people, man, that's evidence that it ain't a lot of money in streaming and shit like that. Like, if you get money in music, you probably doing shows. Shows and features, that's about it. Streaming, it ain't no future in streaming. You better off selling hard copies and shit. If it was if people was making money off music, you wouldn't see rappers going to jail. You wouldn't see like G Herbo going to jail about dogs and shit. You wouldn't see A.R.Rab going to jail for drug trafficking and shit like that. I don't know you wouldn't see Young Thug and them, you wouldn't see them niggas in trouble like that. If motherfuckers was making fortunes off of music, the criminal element would probably be removed and shit. For the most part, niggas be trying to look like they making money off music, but they really in the streets pumping some type of way. You know what I mean? Good morning. Y'all share this video and shit. Going into the home stretch, the end of my shift, the streaming companies are pimping the artists. That's why niggas still out in the streets committing crimes and shit. Because if niggas could live off their streams, people wouldn't be getting in trouble and shit. That whole element would be removed. Nobody wants to go to jail and shit. Jail's a bad place. I know y'all heard the information about Pimp C. C Murder. C Murder, his latest appeal, it was rejected. Which brings me to one of the things I wanted to ask y'all here. They said in the comments, that Pimp C, I keep calling him Pimp C, C Murder. People saying in the comments that C Murder had nothing to do with that situation, but somebody else did. And I guess he didn't want to tell on him. Maybe it was one of his associates. He didn't want to tell on him. That's his personal decision. That probably was the right thing to do. But the person who did the killing ended up doing some more killing and ended up going to the federal system. And doing, got a couple life sentences and shit. The person who allegedly did it ended up going to the federal system with a couple of life sentences. And I guess the person who did it tried to write to authorities and say, yo, I'm the one that did this shit. Y'all need to let him go. And of course, they like, yeah, right, you trying to eat this case because you got all them life sentences and shit. They not buying it. Whatever the case, there's a period of time when you can run out of appellate rights and shit, when you can't appeal nothing else. And you be kind of like stuck, man. Yeah. If the payouts were fair, it would be as advertised. You can make money, but the artist still has to do shows and random pop-ups. Yeah, it's hectic, man. Niggas be getting stuck and trying to figure out a way to maintain that lifestyle, you know what I mean? Niggas be wanting to wear designer clothes every day, eat the best food, smoke the best weed. Weed is an addiction. Weed is an addiction. This is something that we need to start admitting. Weed is an addiction, just like cocaine and heroin and all of that shit. It is. And it costs money to sustain that addiction and shit. Like, most niggas that smoke a lot of weed, they probably a hustler. You know what I mean? Because regular people, they be having to wait till they get their check to smoke and shit like that. Good morning. He said, what's going on? Something going on? Yeah, something going on. It's morning time. Get up, get your ass to the gym like I just did. Just got off the cycle. St. Louis. What up? Pardon me. Get to the gym. Witnesses who worked for the club as security said he saw witnesses who worked for security at the club said he saw C Murder shoot the kid. I heard something like that. I heard some things like that. I was just reciting what they were saying in my comments. He's stuck. Y'all think C Murder do some telling if he could now? Or he gonna just go ahead and lay on the sword for something that he didn't do? Y'all think C Murder, if he could tell his way out of it, y'all think he'd do it now? He been in jail almost 30 years. Do you go by the one drop of black rule, or should we respect the term biracial? That's all it takes is one drop to make you black, man. You know that. Just got off work and I hit the treadmill for 30 minutes. He said, damn, Gully, everybody else is telling. He said, how true is hard to quit. Last one of my partners to stop smoking 1 day at a time. It's expensive, man. I had to give it up, man. I handle a lot of money, so of course I would buy a lot of drugs to smoke, man. As soon as I get off a flight, before I go to my hotel, I already be looking up the dispensary, man. I go to the dispensary, then my hotel. You know what I mean? He said he might as well tell and get out and start a podcast. Terrence Gangster Williams, he is online saying that he killed 40 motherfuckers and he's free and having a rather regular life. And I don't know, man. It's just, I mean, if you didn't do it and the nigga that did it lets you go to fucking jail for life, and he ended up going to jail and then he wanted to own up to it, where's the honor in letting your homeboy go eat a case that he didn't do? Is there any honor in that? Watching your homeboy go to jail for life? Is there any honor in that? Is that the game right there? He said, none. People be trying to make a right out of a wrong and shit. The streets, the murders, all of that shit is unethical and shit. So, take your lick. Take your lick. I remember one time, me and two of my homies, man, we got the jump out team jumped out on us, right? Boom. Jump out team jumped out on us. We was riding around in a car. And before me and my man got in the car with my man Tweet said, is y'all dirty? I said, nah. My other man, Bird, he said, nah. I said he wasn't dirty. Okay, let's ride and smoke. We riding around smoking. We see this dude at a stop sign with a nice ass stereo system. Him and my man got their systems done at the same place. He like, yo, that's the dude I was talking about right there. He was in a Maxima. He said, yo, pull over. So we pull over too at this stop sign. We get out, we standing on this corner, looking at this dude's car, admiring his car. Right as we standing on the corner, the jump out team hit the corner like this. They get out, they see the three of us. Well, it was four of us. Three of us and a white dude who had the Maxima. They seen us. They know who we is. They know what we into. They know who we is. They know what we into. They know exactly what we into. They hop out. Boom. We all on the ground. They let the white dude go. He didn't have nothing. They still got us on the ground, the niggas. My man Tweet, he ain't got nothing. They let him up. Let him go. I hear some tussling and shit, and my man, I look next to me, and my man Bird is rolling around, and he trying to swallow a pack. Whatever the case, they got it from him. I'm already on the ground, handcuffed. They lay him next to me. They put the pack between us. They put, they put the pack directly between us. I looked at him. I said, yo, my nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit, man. You got to eat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know. Tweet standing there looking like, man, this nigga said he didn't have nothing. He shouldn't even been in my car. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, man, you got to own up to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't put this pack between us. You got to own up to that. I'm not eating your pack with you. I'm not going to jail with you. None of that. They still ended up locking me up. And I didn't have anything. Like, they still ended up locking me up, sent me to the juvenile lockup for the weekend at Manel, and sent him to the county jail. That Monday, they let me out of jail. But that exchange that me and him had, man, as I'm looking at him, was letting him know, I'm not going to jail with you, fam. I will tell these motherfuckers right here on this ground. I had just got out, too. I had just got out of jail. I'll tell these motherfuckers right here, right now, that is not mine. Straight up. He said a real partner would be about his own dirt. You into boxing? Nah, I'm a cyclist, man. I ride the bike and shit. I just got done riding. Then I went to the gym. I just wanted to wake y'all up this morning, man. Make sure y'all do the right thing. No honor amongst criminals. Everybody got a podcast now just to wait for donations. Yep, that's what it seems like. Niggas begging. My man G Money Bag said that's why I don't care about snitching anymore. He said, how many miles to the gym? Probably like 4. Nothing major. 4 there and 4 back. Right is right, wrong is wrong, man. Up if it's your work. '05 voter movement. China, is that you? China, is that you? He said, why get in this car in the first place? He had no business getting in the whip. My man asked us both, was we dirty? Top of the morning. North Philly, what up? China, is that you? Is that China Brim, y'all? Big Dog, what's up, pimp? Good morning. I just got out the gym. Subscribe to the channel. Is that China Brim? Yes, it's China Brim. Let me tell you something, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You is one of the funniest motherfuckers online, hands down. Straight up. You're gonna go far. I don't know if you be acting or that's just you being yourself. But yo, I be in stitches, man. Like, straight up, you know a motherfucker funny when they talking about you and making you laugh at the same time, man. Straight up. That's a funny motherfucker, man. You got it. Straight up. I could not dislike you, my nigga. Like, you comic relief. You know what I mean? I believe everybody agree with that. Straight up. Clarksville, what up? Morning, Gully. Have a blessed day. Sending love from Dublin, Ireland. What's going on over there in Ireland? Good morning to you. Subscribe to the channel. That's China Brim, man. He said, Mikey B, I'm dropping the show at 10 a.m. That's what's up. He said, me too, just left the gym. I try to get it out the way early and shit. It's been real hot, man. It's been hot, man. Uncomfortable hot, man. You know, we be looking forward to the sun. to the summer and shit, man. But when it get to cooking, man, like it can become uncomfortable, yo. I don't know how people live in like Phoenix and Vegas and shit like that. Like it's too much. The heat is too much, man. Can you do a video about C Murder for those who don't know much about his case? He allegedly killed a 16-year-old. That's unethical. This is the thing. This is my problem with C Murder, right? C Murder was on No Limit. Them niggas is at the top of the game. His brother's a tycoon. This is his biological brother, man. He put them niggas on. He filthy rich at the time. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that No Limit was the first Cash Money and shit. Them niggas are straight. They independent, man. Master P was independent, man. And instead of you just being a musician, man, and, you know, walking to the finish line filthy rich, you wants to be C Murder. You wants to be a gangster killer motherfucker. And you done killed a motherfucker, a 16-year-old at that. And now you in the fucking penitentiary trying to get out and shit. And you what the fuck, my nigga? What's the hip hop scene like in Norfolk? I don't know nobody out of Virginia getting busy but the opioid era and shit. Was watching the video of Haitian Jackie spoke about the situation with World and Peanut. Jack used to roll with Peanut. He said, I thought he was 19. Nah, he's 16. What up, Gully? This Mikey B. We got New York cooking, rocking right now. I thought this is your district. You said we. I'm one person. Number one, I'm one person. If y'all got New York cooking, more power to you. Maybe you could earn a profit. You know what I'm saying? I'm successful already, my nigga. I'm an actor now. All I got to do is go to the gym and look pretty for the camera. I just spent like $10,000 on my teeth. You dig? I'm on a whole nother level. If you got New York cooking, bake a cake, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I only had this shit under siege for like 10 years and shit. Like, but it's not you. It's China. China the one that's cooking, man. China got the charisma and shit. You know what I mean? More power to you. You know what I'm saying? But whenever something matters, you know who get it. You know who get it. You know what I mean? And I ain't never posted my Cash App and never asked for no donations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said he could bake a cake. I baked one. You know what I mean? Said it looked like he about to race Lance Armstrong. I just got out the gym, man. That's what niggas do when they successful. You start working out and kayaking, all the upscale shit that I be doing. Mikey, you got to catch up. You know what I'm saying? Word up. He said, was you just talking about the Philly trenches guy? Nah, I don't be talking about that retarded ass nigga. I like to rattle his cage sometimes. Philly trenches remind me of this crazy motherfucker I was in the hole with one time, man. We used to get up and just, you know, rattle his cage, man, get him to snapping out. And that was our bid in the hole. He used to start banging his head on the wall and shit. Motherfuckers be in the hole banging their head on concrete, real concrete, man. You wouldn't believe it and shit. Like, man, I can't believe this motherfucker smashing his skull into a concrete wall. Have you ever been to Delaware? Nah, I never been to Delaware. Nope. I'm laughing at the AGT interview in the cop, and he comes off as a liar. He seems like he's starting to fall in love with the camera and shit. He can't stop talking. Yeah. He can't stop talking. He just goes on and on and on. He turning into like a Gene Deal situation and shit. People do fall in love with the camera. They do. I heard that he has a YouTube channel. Everybody trying to get rescued by YouTube. Look at Mikey B. Mikey B said we got New York City rocking right now. You just oughta, my nigga. Everybody then came to New York and took a bite of the Big Apple and shit. Straight up. Eat, motherfucker. How is Little Woody doing interviews in an open case? My niece in Atlanta, daughter, just was in a 20 versus 1 video with Little Woody, and her pops went the fuck off like, bitch, you crazy? Don't you know that nigga told on somebody? You been and got my fucking daughter killed. So they called me and asked me my opinion. Like, man, why the fuck would you have my niece on camera with this nigga? Don't you know this motherfucker just got off the witness stand? Them niggas kill about that shit. Everybody just be doing anything, man, like with no regard of danger and shit, like just to get on camera. I don't understand it. It's crazy. Niggas be wanting validation. Gene Dill got jewelry now. Mikey B trying to get him some too. Mikey, did you get a chain? If you could change one thing in your past, what would it be? I left prep school. About some issue I had with this coach. But fuck him, he could suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? When I left, I didn't understand it. The school that I was going to, I was gonna have to sit out a season because I transferred in the middle of the season. Like, that shit is illegal. I didn't know at the time. You know what I mean? That's about it. I don't got many regrets, man. My travels, the things that I went to, made me who I am today. I learned a whole bunch of shit. Not only that, I discovered my true talents in the penitentiary. Had I not went to the penitentiary, I probably wouldn't be in front of this camera right now. Shit. Did you watch Fulio Mom interview? Nah. I seen the assassination on him. Them niggas tore his ass up. They going to the penitentiary. Killing ain't something that you want to do in this day and time, man. They got shot spotters. They got cameras everywhere, man. Like, you gotta be damn near dressed up like a ninja if you think you're gonna kill a motherfucker and get away with it. You can't have no skin, nothing exposed. For real. They fuck around and identify you by your pupils. G Money, good morning. Jamar King, good morning. I'm gonna have a hotline open this evening, man. I spoke to Kirk Frazier yesterday. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna post the website where all Kirk Frazier, it's an app. You gotta download it to your phone. Where all Kirk Frazier content is. That's where that Rayful Edmond documentary at. He did one on Lynn Bias too. He did one on John Thompson. He the DC Troy Reed and shit. Go check him out. He said cameras, license plates, tracking, it's a done deal. Yeah. Could you handle Gilly one-on-one in basketball? I will Gary Payton the shit out of Gilly, little ass, man. Gilly couldn't do nothing with me, man. I played in a celebrity basketball game and shit earlier in the summer in front of Ron Artest. I asked Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, say, yo, do Gully TV get busy? He didn't even know who I was and shit. He was coaching the other team. At halftime, I walked over to meet him and shit and take a picture with him. He said, man, what's up? I know he shook my hand. He said, I asked, like, who was dude right there? They said, that's Gully TV. Yeah. Now, AI can identify you by your gait or by the way you walk. Before they was an expert, but now artificial intelligence can process more people. Walk up with a cane. Nah, just don't kill nobody. Just don't kill nobody. You're going to jail. Do not risk getting a life sentence. I'm from Pennsylvania. When they give your ass a life sentence in Pennsylvania, you're finished. It's a rapper from Philly named Crack. He was from the same like area as AR-Ab. I just seen a video on him the other day. He was putting hits on niggas. He got life plus 25 to 50. He's cooked. Skinny Me got life plus like a quarter. He's cooked. These are the same niggas that be on camera running around acting like motherfucking Richard Kuklinski and shit. Just remember where that man died at. The fucking penitentiary. When they put your ass in there, you're not getting the fuck out. You're gonna grow old in there. So if you wanna go to jail and eat chow and shit, eat chicken on Sundays once a month and waffle day, this is the type shit niggas in jail be getting excited about. Oh, they having waffles today. Whole chow hall go up there. They having chicken today. This is what you got to look forward to and shit. Other than that, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches not gonna come see you after a certain amount of time. You're not gonna be getting no visits. You just gonna be cooked. You're gonna be cooked, man. You're just gonna be a coffee drinking, track walking, medication taking ass nigga for the rest of your fucking life. It's man, I was going back and forth on parole and shit, man. I would go back and I would see young niggas, man, turning bald right away. Like, nigga came in, he was 18, 19. I done went home, came back, he 23. The nigga going, his hairline is receding already. You know what I'm saying? By the time I maxed out, he's 25 and he's fully bald and he got gray starting to come in and, you know, gray hair growing on his face. That's the penitentiary. Jay-Z said it. Streets will take a young nigga and give him an old face. But niggas be trying to glorify that shit. They don't. Niggas, I'm telling you, them niggas be trying to figure out a way to get out of jail. And yes, that includes telling. That includes telling. It does. Pimp C, I keep calling him Pimp C. C Murder. C Murder is contemplating telling right now. Trust me. He's contemplating telling. He's trying to figure out how to tell. Trust me. He don't want to die in jail. You don't get no credit for dying in jail. The people that be calling you a real nigga, they don't send you no money. They don't visit you. None of that shit. Like, you just be written off. You know what I mean? Just be written off. You don't be even getting no respect in jail and shit. Young niggas don't be giving a fuck about you ate your case. Oh, you a stand-up nigga. No, they don't. They might cut you in line, man, when you in child hall. Young niggas don't give a fuck about old niggas in jail. They don't. They don't. Like, unless you stabbing motherfuckers and shit like that. Aside from that, young niggas don't give a fuck about an old motherfucker business. You gonna die here, you old dummy. You know what I'm saying? He said all the snitches that got out look young. The niggas be making their escape. They be making their escape. I don't like to, you know, I don't like to be out of touch with reality and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got niggas making videos talking about some, yeah, Rafe Edmond, the biggest snitch ever. A nigga been in jail like 35 years. He's 60 years old. Do you think he give a fuck about what a motherfucker say on the internet? He don't. He don't want no reward from y'all. He don't want no real nigga tag. When you go to his videos, it's nothing but bitches up there talking about how they gonna be competing to see who get the nigga and shit like that. So, you know, the choice is yours. Don't commit no crimes. I'm from Detroit, in which you are a solid dude. I have much respect for you, and I agree with you on everything you spoke on, past and present. Thank you. The year of I'm telling to get your freedom. The stop snitching, telling shit, it became an issue when the war on drugs came and niggas start going to the federal prison system. That's when all of the niggas start coming home talking this rat shit, stop snitching and all that. Them is federal values or some shit that's instilled in the federal system. Them niggas in the state prisons and shit been double-crossing and telling on motherfuckers. I got a little homie that's doing life right now, right? He was young. He caught a body at like 15. He's in a cell in the county with an older nigga. think he can talk to the older nigga. He done fucked around and told him how the murder case went. He's asking the older nigga for advice. The older nigga pretending like he's, you know, trying to help him with some strategies to beat his case. Okay, man, tell me what really happened. He told him what really happened. That nigga wrote a fucking letter to the motherfucking DA and told them what really happened. When my young nigga went to court, who's at the fucking trial? The nigga he was in the cell with. Dirty game. He said the rules don't change, they fucked the game up. There was never any rules. It was always lawless. It was always lawlessness. It was always lawlessness. It was. And then, right, the crack laws, they had to decriminalize that shit because it was too severe. They was putting niggas in situations that if you got caught with a brick, or some shit like that, you could die in jail because it's crack. If it was powder, you probably had a chance and shit. But they was putting niggas in situations where they had to think about their life. It's not, oh, I got a drug case, I'm about to go do my time and come back. No, you going away for 3 decades. Hold that. Let's see how you figure that out. And then they cheating. The motherfuckers just prosecuting you. They cheating, but you talking about playing fair. It's an oxymoron situation. Just don't get in them court systems. That's something the niggas don't be speaking about. How they start cheating when you get booked. They be cheating. The DAs lie. The DA be lying and shit. You going in there trying to play fair and shit, and the DA and them lying and shit. What the fuck? How the fuck can you combat that shit? Motherfucker tried to have his girl set me up while he was in jail to get some time back. That's called Rule 35. You can have one of your family members or some shit like that help get you out. You can have your family members bust a move on the streets and shit and help get you out. Yeah, bitches be setting niggas up trying to get they nigga free. They do. Bitches don't care about setting a motherfucker up. They don't care. A nigga never stopped fucking with a bitch because she was a snitch. Bitches don't care. Bitch, put your ass the fuck away. Nobody's gonna stop fucking her. Bitch got an ass and a pussy. Somebody gonna continue to fuck with this bitch. Good morning, Charlie Hustle Vision. What up? He said, that's being a criminal 101. You never talk about your case to nobody but your lawyer. Young nigga was inexperienced. He don't have life no more because they took the life sentences back from juveniles and shit. They brought him back to court and gave him like 30 years. He'll be home soon, but there was a time when you can be 14 in Pennsylvania. You kill somebody, you got natural life. I was in jail with a virgin. I played basketball with a virgin named Mikey. Pretty sure he home now and shit. Little white boy was on my basketball team up retreat. He was from Philly. Him and his friends, they set a bum on fire. They was setting bums on fire in the park in Philly. And they said they was, pranks and shit. Set this bum on fire while he was sleeping. The motherfucker burnt the fuck up and died. They gave his ass natural life. He was in the penitentiary and never had no pussy before. He probably just got a shot of pussy when he went home as, maybe like a 30 or 40-year-old man or some shit like that. He said Tonisha Welch. Did you hear about the Bronx DA recently that resigned after trying to meet up with some underage boy? Nah, I ain't hip. Don't commit any crimes, man. Stay free. Stay free. Somebody says free Palestine. Free black folks. Do you think a basketball shooting gun machine is good investment for my son? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I trained on that joint for 3 weeks before I went and played in that celebrity basketball game. I hit the first bucket of the game. My confidence was through the roof. I seen Ron Artest sitting on the other side. I said, man, I'm about to shoot as soon as I get the rock. I hit the first bucket of the game. from 3, deep. Splash that shit. Good morning. Y'all like this video? A lot of people make stupid decisions, then want to blame the game. Trusting the law to tell the truth is your stupidness. It's a catch-22, man. Make sure you get your dribble right. Mikey B said we got New York cooking. We gonna see where you at this time next year. Brian Glaze Gibbs was cooking before. That nigga dead in the water now. There's more. L Famous was cooking. He dead in the water. There's a list. China Brim is the current champion. China Brim is the current champion. Him and Zip with the drip. Shout out to the New York content creators. Did you talk to Kurt Bone recently? Nah, I ain't talked to Kurt. Is he gonna interview Ray? Kurt Bone did a whole documentary on Ray Flatman. That tell you how he feel about him. Will he interview him? Probably so. I'm pretty sure they done talked already. Niggas, I heard somebody say this recently, and it's the truth. People don't got no problem with rats. They just got a problem with a person ratting on them. Everybody got a rat friend. Everybody got a rat friend. Everybody got a rat cousin, a rat uncle, rat aunt. You don't stop loving your people because they told on a motherfucker. You be like, man, that's my motherfucking uncle and shit. It's my mom and brother. Like, what the fuck? People only care when a motherfucker rat on them. They try to make that shit apply to everybody. That's not real, man. Everybody got a snitch friend, yo. Like, that's not your friend no more. You mad at a motherfucker that you grew up with who told on another motherfucker. That's their business. I ain't got nothing to do with you, so you don't speak to him no more. He speak to niggas that told around me. When they speak to, what's up, Mill? What's up, pimp? How you doing? We don't gotta do no business or hang out or no shit like that. Like, the niggas that was buying me sneakers, man, sending me to basketball camps when I was a shorty. They told on some motherfuckers when they got in federal trouble. You think I don't love them niggas? Of course I still love them niggas. I admire them at a point in time, shit. Them niggas fucking took care of me, man. I was going to basketball camp with $600-700 in my pocket. Motherfucker just gave it to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not real. Rayful did that for people. Rayful put motherfuckers through college and shit like that. Paid motherfuckers mortgages and shit. You think them people don't love that nigga? They do. You think they not happy out of jail? They are. Shit, if they tell that's their business, yeah, that's their own fucking business. Mikey B, didn't the nigga that tell buy you a car? Hey, Mikey B, where you at? Where your black ass at? You wanted to talk a minute ago. Didn't the nigga that told buy you a BMW when you got out of jail? You still fuck with him, don't you? Yo, I'm tuned in. You said y'all got the city cooking. I know what the fuck going on. We all tuned in. I know personally 2 niggas got kicked out, had to move out the projects. You might have to leave the projects. Mikey B. He said, I'm late. What's the dribble? I just woke y'all up, man. I rode my bike to the gym this morning. I got a good workout in. Just came to kick it. We began talking about C Murder and shit. C Murder is stuck like Chuck. He's stuck like Chuck, man. He in Louisiana doing life and shit. And they said the nigga that did the murder, who didn't own up to it, is in jail doing life for killing some other motherfuckers and shit. When he could have just ate his first murder. You niggas taking cases for psychopaths and shit. Rich Porter cousin told on Alpo, lied at that. Yeah. Vlad said Rayful interview is in the works. I hope he turned him down. He probably gonna go above and beyond to get that interview. Whatever floats his boat, man. Whatever Rafe will want to do, that's his business. He said, "You leaving the Jacks if you leaving our Jacks if you told all the rats don't get kicked out the Jacks. Them killer rats, they allowed to still hang in the projects. Don't do that. Niggas got picks." He said, "Yeah, C Murder threw his life away in the name of keeping a gangster." Max B been coming home since I was in high school. I'm 33. I never believed that. I never believed that. I done seen niggas do that before. Keep telling motherfuckers I'm coming home. You is coming home one day. Max B has 75 years. Unless they took 50 years back, he still got tick to do. He still got tick to do. Why you think Corey Guns never materialized? He seems to be doing good now. Probably won his time. There was a time when I think you was kind of required to make a song to make it in rap. It ain't like that no more, man. This niggas just getting by spitting freestyles and shit and building their own following. What's my man name? Shooter 93. He was on a couple of Jim Jones projects, but he never materialized. But he's created his own lane on Instagram. Fact Rap, I think it's called, and shit. What happened to Boss Man D-Lo? He woke up with the feds in his yard. I don't know if they gripped him up and took him to the penitentiary. I don't know. It's just a bad situation. They took some of Mac's time back. He has 70 years. He has 75 years, man. What they take back? Much love from the Bay Area. When you coming to the Bay again? I don't know. Whenever I travel, I be getting booked, man. I be getting booked. I just came from Denver, Colorado the other day. I was out there with some black jewelers. Where Mikey B at? Mikey, come in here and tell these people about your snitch friend. How do you feel about Vibes Cartel coming home after what he did? Make your own bed to sleep in, yo. What did Max B do? He murdered somebody. Somebody got killed in a robbery and shit that he was allegedly involved with. I believe he had prior robberies on his jacket and shit. Black Harlem, who was on here before, said that was one of their first cases. Him and Max B was co-defendants on a robbery. Zip said Meech is bigger than Supreme. He was. He was. You think Blue Boy happy to be back in prison? Yeah. He belong in the penitentiary. He killed a motherfucker. Killed a motherfucker while he was in jail. He don't belong on the fucking streets. You see, he wasn't out here no time. Yeah, he glad to be back in the fucking penitentiary. He is somebody in jail. It's niggas they nobody on the streets and somebody in jail. Blue Boy a nobody on the fucking streets. He a nobody. Bum ass nigga, don't get no money. None of that. You know what I mean? Ain't no bitches checking for him. Go back to jail and shit. He's a big deal and shit. Take your ass back to the fucking cage. Goofy. I think people overhype the Supreme Team story. It's an interesting story. Niggas was fly. The thing with the hustlers from New York City, niggas was fly, man. Niggas was rocking that shit. I see Lil Yachty said some shit about New York niggas not knowing how to dress and shit. That probably apply to niggas under 40. Everybody like 40 and up from the East Coast, it's New York, they throw it the fuck on. You don't even want to tangle with them niggas in their 50s and shit. Them niggas is real B-boys and shit. Them niggas been rocking that fly shit since 1982. Max B is on NJDOC. Charles Wingate. He maxed out November 9th, 2025. Okay, I appreciate your super chat. Nah, I don't know no mahogany. Charles East, thank you. He said they created a whole wave. That's where everybody was getting the fly shit from, man. We seen Eric B and Rakim on TV. Motherfuckers wanted to dress like that. When you seen Rod Bass on TV, niggas wanted to dress like that. When you seen the Shell Toes, Run DMC, you wanted to dress like that. LL with the Kango, you wanted to dress like that. For somebody to try to attack New York's fashion influence, that's insane. That makes no fucking sense at all. New York is hip hop. It's the birthplace. Yeah. It's the Big Apple. Dapper Dan had everybody fitted. Facts. He said, why you calling in Mikey B? Mikey B got in here and said, we got New York City rock, and I thought you said it was your jurisdiction. It is my fucking jurisdiction. Whenever something big pop off up there, they come to me. They don't come to you niggas, Mikey B. Jam Master J, Prodigy. Some shit just went down with Big L and them niggas. They don't come to y'all. They don't check for y'all. You's a little nigga. You came in here blaspheming. You came in here blaspheming because I guess you maybe you meeting the threshold now. You ain't getting no money though, not no life-changing money. You know what I'm saying? You're not buying anything. You think Mikey Williams going crazy at UCF? I didn't know that he was signed up. Big Rod Music, he from Jersey. I know him. That's my guy. Who in their right mind would take tips or hip-hop opinions from Lil Yachty? Members only. He came here and said, we got New York City rock. He said we, like somebody checking for him. Nobody checking for you, nigga. That's China Brim and Zip with the drip word. You booty. 10 toes down, booty. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. What cities is in here this morning and shit? Let me do a roll call before I get up out of here. Team USA got Brazil today. They should make quick work with them. DC. South Carolina. What up? DC. DC, man. My home away from home. Shout out to U Street. Cleveland, Richmond, California, Connecticut. New Orleans. Newark, New Jersey. Would you interview Rayful? Yeah, we could talk about some fashion. Of course I would. Richmond, Virginia, Florida, Newark, New Jersey, another one of my strongholds. Philly, Queens, New York, Florida, Houston. Yeah, Mikey B. Ain't nobody checking for your motherfucking ass, nigga. Talk about we got New York City rocking. ATL has never been known for dressing. It's not one ATL rapper that's known for his swag or how he dresses. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Big Boy from Outkast. Big Boy from Outkast. Big Boy from Outkast, throw it on. Like, matter of fact, Walters is a store in Atlanta. It ain't as, popping as it used to be. But, nah, you can't say that. Young Dro was throwing a polo on and shit. Some niggas in ATL to get fresh. Don't do that. Flint, Michigan, South Philly, Pittsburgh, Long Island, North Philly, what up? How can I send you some samples of our gear? Find me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. I'll tell you how we can get it done. But I just want you to know before you send it, you know, if you got an ulterior motive, like thinking that I'm gonna wear it without you paying me, wear it online, it ain't gonna happen. He said Future. I don't know about Future Fresh Game. Oh, Crisscross is from Atlanta. Crisscross is from Atlanta. Another bad creation. Them niggas is originally from Cleveland, but they represent Atlanta. Them niggas just throwing it on. Dover, Delaware. I appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. I'm gonna give y'all an hour and then I'm out. I gotta get to the office and shit. Gotta study my lines, man. Cream 2 coming soon. I'm starring in this one. I was a co-star in the last one. This one I'm starring in, so I got a lot more lines and shit. I thought Zip was your man. He is my man. Don't you see us doing the dope sports shows and shit? I introduced Zip with the Drip to the online community and shit as a rapper. He got a dope music video and a song on PILLMATIC 1. Wishing you a good workout. I already worked out. Keep on pushing. I've been seeing you on the gram giving them shout outs to Judge Lynn Toller. If I see her, I'm running up on her, married or not. I stepped to a married, I almost called her out her name. Rings don't plug holes. I like Lynn Toller. She's a diva. She's a bad motherfucker. Crisscross transplants from Philly. I never heard that. I rode about 8 miles. Whack 100 is a fucking cornball. Whack's a fucking cornball. Fucking cornball. Don't got nothing to talk about. Nigga be searching for shit to talk about. Irrelevant as a motherfucker. Her husband died. Ooh. Rich the Factor. I know who that is. I cover content in Kansas City. I've been out there. He said, Judge Lynn a bad motherfucker. Yes, she is. Y'all be listening to that nigga. Y'all be listening to that dick ride nigga, Bullis Gotti. He be on there. Hey, Whack. Hey, Whack. Hey, Whack. Man, shut your dick riding ass up. Down syndrome having ass nigga. Get the... That's one annoying ass nigga, yo. He won't go away. He like a gnat. He said married woman is a violation. Married women been fucking, man. What you talking about, man? You might be at risk going to the altar knowing that there's 8 million other thoroughbreds running around here in the gym and shit like that. Motherfucker get married and stop taking care of himself. You think your bitch ain't gonna look at nobody else? Niggas be married, be fat and shit like that, having a big belly. You think your bitch ain't looking at nobody else? It's only natural. Some of us gonna spit game to her. Nah, man, I don't care about you being married, baby. I don't want your husband. You can keep that nigga. Crisscross is rocking all of the, why you don't rock with call-outs? I like call-outs content. He said, didn't Bullis Gotti get his hammer took from him? I don't think that nigga, Jamal, whatever your name is, suck a dick. I don't think Bullis Gotti had a hammer. Probably eat a hammer. I don't know about him handling one. Gully by himself. I'm not touching another brother's wife. Maybe you want the husband. That's on you, man. We was raised different, man. I come from the lineage of players, man. If she choose, she slayed. Straight like that. If she choose, she slayed, man. I ain't got no reason to respect your husband. I don't know him. My time is almost up. He said another brother would touch yours with the quickness. With the quickness. Good morning, everybody. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I just came to kick it. I enjoyed every minute of this. Later on today, I'm going to have a hotline back open, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Gully TV, talk to the dribble, the hotline. I'll be on this evening, man. Y'all have a wonderful day, all right? That's my hour. Peace.